Yeah, we hit our 10th triple-digit heat day yesterday. Yesterday was actually the hottest day of the year. 102 was the high.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
I felt that.
Yeah, I felt all 102 of those degrees
It was brutal.
too. Not going to be the case today. Right now, it's actually 75 degrees as we look over our Weatherford camera. You can see the cloud cover still there, so a few spots still dealing with some of the cloud cover, although downtown Dallas has cleared out. You can see the cloud cover right along there. This right here is what we call radar noise. That's not actual rain. It's just some humidity that radar's picking up on. But look at how that rain has pushed off towards the south, and you can still see a few lightning strikes just to the west of Branbury there, south of Mineral Wells. So we'll continue to see this rain thin out as it pushes south. So we go from 30% coverage of rain this morning, really up until about 10, down to about 10% coverage. So as your day goes on, this is now noon. Look at the front. It's going to slow down and eventually it's going to stall. And that's where we could see some additional showers, maybe isolated thunderstorms this afternoon. Only 10% coverage. But because of where that front stalls, our temperatures are going to kind of be all over the place. Our western counties, I think, will still make it into the triple digits. Air is drier there, so it warms up faster. But across DFW, because of the rain this morning, we're starting off cooler than yesterday. So I think we only make it to about 98 in Fort Worth, 97 for Dallas, Denton, and in McKinney. To the south, a few locations getting really close to that triple digit mark, so we'll be watching those numbers. Either way, it's still going to be hot today. Just a few degrees, less hot than yesterday. And on top of that, we're also looking at an air quality alert today. High levels of ozone expected. Light winds are in place, and this generally happens when we have high levels of pollution. In fact, right now, we do have unhealthy air quality for sensitive groups. That's at an orange. What that means is that if you have respiratory issues, you may want to limit your time outside. 97 today, 98 tomorrow. Sunday morning, about 78 degrees to kick off. So here's what's going on. That high pressure, that's off to the west. That's what allowed that front to move in. But eventually, we're going to see that area of high pressure move right back over North Texas. And because of this, our temperatures are just going to soar next week. So we get a little bit of a break from the triple digits today and tomorrow, but next week back in full force. The other good thing about this weekend is that we're actually going to feel slightly less of that humidity, and that's why the heat index will stay below the triple digit mark for most of us in the Metroplex. But next week it'll be back with 105 plus on the heat index. A quick update on the tropics. Right now we have a tropical depression 4. It's right over Cuba, and how this is going to progress, it's going to eventually move into the eastern Gulf. And as this happens, look at how it takes a bend, likely making landfall along the Big Bend there in Florida sometime on Monday, but likely transitioning to a tropical storm at some point this weekend. The next name on the list is Debbie. So that's what we'll be watching. There are already tropical storm watches and warnings in place, and rainfall there anywhere between 5 to 7 inches. So this one looks to be a big rainmaker for them. No local impact, but we are going to be dealing with the heat come next week. I mean, we kind of already are this weekend, just not as bad. The triple digits will be back for the first full week of August, Adriana.
All right, had to break it to us, huh, Maria? Well,